you really got to ask yourself, you really have to ask yourself, each and every day. I know so many people go to work, go to school, you go home to your families, you do these things because, you have to. That's a responsibility you have as a mother or a brother or a husband or whatever it may be. You got to go get that money. You got to go do these things for your family to provide. But I always wonder, why is it that so many people don't go to the gym just to start their day? Now, I didn't even realize the value of just going to the gym to start the day until I really got into personal development. And what I would do was, I found myself each and every day in situations, in certain environments, around certain people that brought a lot of negativity towards me, from habits of complaining, from just the way they operate on a daily basis, from their work ethic and everything. And many times in my past, those things would kind of fall onto me, and I would end up, almost adopting those habits in my tasks, so I got exposed. That's a huge thing. I got exposed to personal development, and then I found myself listening to certain people, specifically like strategic people, Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, Inky Johnson, John Maxwell, Ed Milet, and a list of other people. And I would start my days listening to these people because they would speak, motivation, inspiration. They would speak about giving your best and working on yourself and becoming the best version of yourself, and how your family deserves that. And when I would listen to those things each and every day to start my day, any negativity that came my way, whether it was at work, whether it was in that current relationship, whether it was family, whether it was just in the public in general, it didn't really faze me as much as it used to, if any at all, because I found myself, one, avoiding it. Two, whenever they would make me mad, typically it would cause me to act out of emotion and act a certain way. And that right there would lead to not the best decisions and end up making whatever that current situation was way worse. But when I started listening to personal development, it really calmed my mind and helped me have a better understanding of just people in general, and maybe, why they do things and why they say things. And I started to realize that hurt people, and people that are going through things tend to want to put other people through things. A lot of times people's actions are just that of what they're dealing with internally. So if someone lashes out at you, with anger or some type of emotion, a lot of times it's because they've been bottling that emotion up for so long, because they're dealing with things in their home life or their family life or their job or just in their mind in general. So the personal development was clutch, and in that process, that led me to hearing different people talk about getting up at 3 and 4 and 5 a.m. and they would get up and read books, or get up and listen to podcasts, or get up and listen to audio books, or get up and go to the gym and do a combination of everything. And that is what prepared them for whatever negativity that may come their way throughout that day, guys. So that's really what I want to know. Why is it that people don't see how valuable, how important it is to go to the gym? Because think about it. When you go to the gym, there's a variety of things that happen. Obviously, you're pushing yourself physically. But in the process of pushing yourself physically, you're pushing yourself mentally during that workout. It could be something as simple as dumbbell curls, walking on a treadmill, bench press, punching a heavy bag. It could be minor things as far as riding a bike for a slow pace. It doesn't matter. It depends on you personally. Every person has their own limitations and what they know will push them. And it's up to you to really push yourself. But when you put yourself in the gym and you start that workout and you push through that workout from day one, and then you push through that workout from day 2, and you push a little bit harder from day 3, and so on and so out, you're building up mental strength because you're overcoming the self-doubt, you're overcoming the insecurities, you're overcoming the laziness and the things that come across your mind when you're in the gym, or before you even step foot in the gym, that would typically cause you to have a weak mindset, a loser mindset, a victim mindset. So I really want y'all to think about that. Like, I'm not telling everybody to get out here and go kill it in the gym for 2 hours in the morning, but look, guys, get up and be active, push yourself, Get up and do something productive towards your physical body. And I promise by that result, you'll build your mental state. And when you build your mental state, your physical's building, your mental's building. And by that, you know, you will start to do better in your financial state, especially if you're in some type of customer driven field like sales. But even if you're in like a production job or something in between, you know, just going into work, feeling accomplished after that workout, after that mental strength that you've built as well, makes you operate at a higher version of yourself, which makes you more of an asset to the workplace. All right, y'all. So with that being said, you know, I want to challenge y'all. I want to challenge y'all to, you know, now you don't have to step in the gym for 2 hours. You don't have to go read a book in one day. You don't have to go listen to 3 hours of a podcast or an audio book. But what y'all need to do is start implementing, one, working out, some type of workout. It could be something as simple as waking up 15 minutes early and going for a 10-minute walk in your neighborhood or around your house. It could be waking up and doing 25 squats, 25 push-ups, 25 lunges, a combination of different things, but also throw some type of audio in there. It could be a podcast, it could be an audio book, but throw something in there that will pour into your mind, because as you're building up your physical body with these daily habits of staying more active and working out, combine that with the consumption of specific content that elevates your mind because of the things you're listening to, and you'll find yourself, maybe not instantly, but while you're around the same environment that you've been in every single day, because you're pouring into your own mind, you'll start to recognize that some of the people that you're around on the everyday basis do not think the way that you do. And in that, you'll start to separate yourself from them, because you'll realize that they don't want the same things that you want in life. And that right there is what's really going to start to change things, because I did that. I found myself in multiple environments that did not align with who I wanted to become and where I was going in life. And I started to change those things, but I wasn't able to change them instantly. I started changing them because of the stuff I listened to, because I was changing me. And then I started putting myself around better people, because I found people that were like-minded. I found people who thought like me and wanted the same goals as me and beyond that. So guys, I want to challenge you to wake up in the morning, get a little bit more active on your everyday task. It doesn't matter if it's in the morning, at night, I don't really care. Just be more active, but also listen to some content that elevates your mind because of the things you're listening to. And I hope y'all can hear me, because I'm right here by the road. But yeah, guys, listen, I just challenge you. Elevate yourself by your daily actions. Elevate yourself by your daily activities. Replace some of the music you're listening to with a podcast. Replace some of the time that you're spending on the couch eating chips, watching TV with a book. It's going to be hard. I know it's hard for some people to just sit down and focus and read because they have life, but you can do 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes of a good book, 10 minutes of a good audio book every day for 30 days will change your life, because it'll shift how you think about everything that you approach on an everyday basis. And any negativity that you're so used to dealing with on an everyday basis will not seem as bad, because you've built up the strength to sustain that and actually block off that negativity that's coming towards you.